Hello guys, I'm going to show you guys a new way of doing the Tombstone duplication glitch, and I'm going to show you guys how you guys can go into the dark ether areas and still keep your tombstone and still duplicate. We're going to be duplicating the tier 3 gold plate thing, we're going to be duplicating the ether knife, and if you want any of these items, join my Discord, which is linked in the description, and somebody will probably give you them, or just subscribe and stay tuned to the channel for a stream, because I am going to be giving away items to you guys for you to dupe, like the gold plate and all that. But anyways, let's move on to this glitch and how you guys perform it. So first step is you do want a friend for this. Now you do want to make sure that you have all the stuff that you want to duplicate. Now like I said, join the Discord, people will probably give you some legendary stuff, or just wait till I stream. But as you can see, I have the golden plate armor and I have the ether tool. I have all these cool things, these legendary items that I'm gonna duplicate. Once you have those, you then want to head to the tombstone and buy it. Tombstone is 2,000. Also, I do have like 600,000 cash, so if you have money, do this to get unlimited money. But once you guys are done getting that tombstone, your money, all the stuff, you then want to get down by grenade, fall damage, whatever you want. I'm getting down by fall damage. Then you want to give up, then plead for help. At this point, you want your friend to revive you. Now you will see that that is gonna glitch out your tombstone. You don't have to leave the game at all. You can leave the game if you want to make sure that your tombstone is duped, but once you do it, your buddy can do it, then you two can move on to the next step. Now if you guys are trying to go into the dark ether and keep your tombstone, I recommend you guys to do this every time when you're trying to load into the dark ether. Before you go into it, do this part of the glitch, then go into the dark ether. Now as you can see, I'm in the dark ether. Now I ended up dying trying to beat this act for boss because I don't have the other dark ether part unlocked where you do contracts. But what you would do is go into your story mission, your act mission, and you would go into the dark ether. Now when you're in it, once you're done, completing this stuff and you want to exfil, if you want to keep that tombstone glitched out and just duplicate your items, all you want to do is you want to use that portal in the dark ether to exfil, or that chopper in the axe to exfil. Now when you go to the exfil, you are going to be pressing the exfil button. Then as soon as it says successful exfil, you want to unplug your ethernet or just disconnect your internet from your console, and then that will basically kick you out of the game and put you offline. Then when you go back into the game, you will see that the items that you exfilled with will still be in your inventory, but when you head back into the game, the tombstone will be where you died at in the earlier part of the glitch. And now you want to do this every time that you go into the dark ether or axe, because if you don't, then it will probably make your tombstone disappear. Now there's that is like a co-op way of duplicating your items and going into the dark ether without losing your tombstone. Let me get into the solo way of doing this duplication glitch. This one right here, you can't go into the dark ether because your tombstone will probably disappear, but you can still use this glitch to duplicate items. I use it to duplicate my gold armor item. As you can see, I have 2 of these gold armor items, and every time I load into a game, I will always have gold armor and the ether knife. So yeah, you can use this to duplicate any item. And here's how you guys do this. What you need to do is when you're in the game, you need the tombstone. After you're done getting all of your stuff ready, you will also need a large rucksack. Now in order to get this consistently every single time without fail, you want to make sure you don't have a self-revive. Also, you want to make sure that you are in a multiplayer game. Then here's another important step that a lot of other people do differently that just does not work. You want to fill up your backpack with the stuff that you want to do, but only keep your last slot. Only the last slot, not the first slot. Literally, like you see on the screen right here, I have the last slot empty, and that's what you need. Follow me. Then when you're done with that, you want to simply get down by a zombie or a grenade, give up, then go right ahead and leave your game. Once you're done with that, load back up into your game. Then you want to find your tombstone, and you will see all the items are there. It's going to be a large backpack. It's not going to eliminate any items, and everything should be in it. Like everything. There shouldn't be things missing at all. And you're also going to get your money. Your money will save. And now, if you want cheap camo bot lobbies, check out Silent Services. As you can see here are reviews. They absolutely love it. You guys can use these lobbies to get XP and camos. We do offer schematics as well, so if you don't want to grind for your schematics, the links to all of this will be down below in the description, and use code SILENTSERVICE for 5% off. You want to go right ahead and head around the map and get yourself a medium backpack or a medium rucksack or a large rucksack. Then you just want to make sure you guys collect all the items in the tombstone. Now you just want to go around and get self-revives if you want to get self-revives, because at this point you're going to be exfilling. So if you guys want your character to have backpacks, this is the best time to get him because you should have a lot of cash. Now you guys have a few ways to exfil and glitch out your tombstone even more. There is the chopper way, which that does still work, and I will explain that later, but the new best way to do it is with the portal. You want to activate the Act 4 mission in your menus, then when you're in the game, when you get your tombstone, you need to head to the portal and simply use it. Just keep in mind, if you are in a multiplayer game, then it's going to force all the other players to get pulled into the portal and they will need to vote yes. It's best to do this portal glitch solo after you set up your tombstone. Now, once you're done with getting, it voted yes, and once it's counting down, you want to wait until you see the portal animation. Then you want to wait about 3. So go 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, then close your app right away, and then you guys will see when you load back up into the next game, you can have all of your stuff. And what's great about this is the exact no echo glitch from DMZ. I don't know if you guys remember that from DMZ if you play DMZ, but you used to do the same exact concept and it would exfil for you without exfilling. This glitch right here is definitely better than using the chopper to exfil, but like I said, the chopper exfil still does work, and I will explain that in a minute. But with this one, the reason why it's better to use this one is because this will let you exfil with anything that you want. It will even let you exfil with the Dark Ether throwing knife, so that will be a huge plus. And yeah, with this, you're going to be able to also exfil with monkeys in your rucksack and self-revives in your rucksack, anything. And yeah, this one is just overall better, and this one, your items should not disappear. This one is the most consistent way. And now, if you guys want to fill up your stash and extend your stash from 10 to 100 so you guys can put more stuff in your stash, all you want to do is head over to the item that you want to put in your stash. Then once you have your stash filled out of 10, you want to swap the item with a reward item. So go to the purchase tab, then swap it with that. Now unequip the rewards. At this point, you want to do this for all the items, and it's going to go into your stash, and it will let you get over 100 stash items in your stash. So yeah, keep that in mind. It's super OP. This one right here is definitely the best way to do it, but you can still do the exfil way. It's just the exfil way, if you go over 20 stash items, then it may not exfil with your items all the time. So yeah, here's the exfil way though, so you guys can do this way if you guys don't want to do the portal way. You want to go right ahead and use the exfil chopper, go inside of the exfil chopper, then get ready to close your application. Then when you see the screen fade to black, that is when you want to close your application. Then load back into the game right away. Once you're back in the game, you're going to see that all of your items exfilled, all of the weapons, all of the perks, all of the crystals, all of the tools, all of just every single thing that you got from that tombstone exfilled. And if that happened, you know you're doing it right so far. Now, I'm going to load back into the game, and you should see that the tombstone is still there. You have officially duplicated the items, and you exfilled with them, but you still have them in your tombstone. At this point, you guys have rinse and repeat the last step. So go to the tombstone, collect your items, exfil, close app, and then just rinse and repeat that until you get the max amount of items. And now, in order to always keep the tombstone on the map, it's best to exfil and close app, because that's the most consistent way to make the tombstone not glitch out and disappear. If you guys try to close app while being alive or whatever, it will probably disappear and it just, will stop working. And then you'll have to get a tombstone stash yet again.